Alright guys, today, right now, we're gonna talk about the garage and, well, how we have it set up. You might find this useful, hopefully. But we're gonna go section by section of how we got this garage laid out, so that we can basically regularly work on cars and have the resources that we need. Okay, so we're going to break things down section by section. First, we're going to talk about what we have in our storage cabinet. All right, so here's our tool cabinet. We got basically various chemicals and maintenance items here. Up at the top, we got detail stuff, tire shine, wax, clay bars, and so forth for keeping the car looking good. And let's see, then we got, these are various chemicals. Let's see, brake quiet, protector for the for your battery terminals, just all kinds of various stuff for maintenance. We got a stash of oil filters because we got a bunch of Toyotas and some Honda filters too. There's some other maintenance stuff here, spark plugs, other things that we're saving for future maintenance. We've got an oxygen sensor and a drive belt down there and a fuel filter. So, oh, and then fuses happen to be in here. You never know when you're gonna blow a fuse, or PCV valves back there. Of course, your good old WD-40 and your various fluids. We got brake fluid, transmission fluid. Down the bottom, we got some coolant stored away. But yeah, that's a basic rundown of what we keep in the storage cabinet. Then we're gonna go over what we have in the main toolbox, the large box there. Alright, so here's the main toolbox. As you can see, the top is a little messy, but I think that's typical because, you know, we got some recently used gloves, we got our rags, we got some recently used tools, and, you know, good old WD-40 there, and some other chemicals, some filters that just happen to get stashed there. But what's more important, we want to go inside and see what we got stored away in this box. Here is the main drawer, I would say. We got wrenches, we got even a little power ratchet there, different ratchets, big old breaker bar ratchet, all the sockets, a few other things. We got Allens in here, oil filter tools here. But yeah, this is a good majority of the mechanic tools right here, or the hand tools anyways. Then let's see, we'll move along down into the next drawer. Got some pliers here, ratcheting stubby wrenches, which are kind of cool. There's an oxygen sensor wrench right there, which will be definitely useful if you have to replace one of those. Throughout the box we have, you know, specialty automotive tools in here. There's for electrical stuff, for cutting and crimping wire. Let's see, moving down the line. Oh, big ratcheting wrenches, there you go. Even got some, these are kind of a specialty item, it's flex head, or universal joint, I guess you would say, spark plug sockets. What's this? Is this the, oh yeah, this is the mirror, the inspection mirror for looking in those hard to find places to see if you can find a problem. Let's see, we got some other spark plug sockets over there, some extensions, some of these close-in wrenches, which actually I wanted some of these, but they were discontinued when I went back to buy some. Oh, and these are the locking extension. This is a nice extra long locking extension. See, it has the locking action, so if you're getting your extension into a tight place, you don't snap off your socket on the way out and lose it, because that always sucks. Here's some little prying tools for interior stuff. They're plastic, so you don't mar up your interior. Let's see. Oh, there was more electrical automatic wire strippers, still brand new. Feeler gauges for when you're doing things like valve adjustments. Moving on. Let's see what we got down here. Oh, here's just a bunch of random stuff. The flare nut wrench that we talked about in our other video. Oh, this is a big old crank pulley holder tool. Ooh, even the stethoscope, so you can listen for noises in the engine. I don't even know what some of these things are. And more sockets. We got impact sockets right there, which are always useful. Let's see. And now these are like specialty tool kits that we got here. Brake caliper tool, multimeter. I don't even know what we do with that. Torque angle gauge. What's this one? Small. I'm thinking this is a small torque wrench. Yes, it is. We got a compression tester. What do we got in here? Yeah, this is basically just a bunch of automotive specialty stuff. Oh, there we go. There's all the bits. That's a good tool set to have right there. You got everything from the Torx bits, just Phillips and flatheads, Allens. We got longer versions of all those, or many of them. Yeah, so that's a good little set to have right there. Oh, and then we got some locking pliers, a collection of locking pliers there. And let's see, then I think we'll move on to the next one. Ooh, big sockets. So there we got big 1/2-inch sockets, more sockets, timing light, brake tool kit for working on brake drums, which I hate. Got spring, is this a spring compressor tool? Yeah. And then cooling system tester kit. Actually, we should pop this one open. This is when you got your coolant leaks. This right here, this is a fancy one, Snap-on. But it's got a couple of different adapters for different styles of radiator caps. There's other kits too that have more adapters or more fittings for different radiator caps. But yeah, that one will definitely help you a lot when you're having coolant, when you're getting issues with losing coolant. Down here in the bottom, more specialty stuff. Scan tool, it's still brand new. There's a seal pulling tool. Seems like all the new stuff sits down here. Here's a nice, this is a good one, Ingersoll Rand titanium right there. That's a really good impact gun. A little expensive, but it's worth the money. Let's see, micrometer for disc brakes. Oh, more locking pliers. Look like something, these kind of resemble the other ones. Although they're definitely not Snap-on. There we go. Let's see, circuit tester, that's some other scanner. Oh, here we go. Looks like these still are brand new, but when you run into messed up threads, these threading toolkits are good. Oh, and there's a memory saver. So when you disconnect your battery, if you don't want to lose the memory in your computer. Oh, and a thermometer, this one. Yeah, if that was put to use, that would read the temperature. So let's see, moving along, we got more drawers. I'm gonna switch sides. We got the little side drawers here. This is basically just miscellaneous stuff. Razor blades, Teflon tape, a pen, paint marker. Yeah, it's just miscellaneous stuff. But that's what happens. You're gonna run into stuff that doesn't really fall into a big category. You have some random things that you're gonna just have stashed all over the place. Here's a gear jaw puller tool. Should we like blur that out? Here's another. Oh, that's just the box for the impact gun. Moving along. All right, what do we have here? Oh, that's a fancy infrared gun, huh? So we got more than one of those, or thermometer, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, not too much in there. Let's see. Oh, then at the bottom, some more detailing stuff that complements what we got in the cabinet. Microfiber towels so you don't scratch up the car. Chamois that soak up lots of water. What do we got? More wax. And ooh, invisible glass. That's good for getting your windows nice and clear. Polishing compound. So yeah, it's more detailed stuff right there. And after that, we have a mobile cart with other various items. All right, now we're gonna go over the tool cart. This is basically, I mean, people use tool carts like this just because they're more mobile than a big old box like this one. And you know, you can throw all your quick go-to stuff on here. have all your, you know, favorite sizes of sockets and wrenches. We got a socket rail down in here, torque wrench, air gun, right here for checking the air in the tires, of course. Got the brake lube, silicone paste, because we use that in all the brake jobs. Got the magnetic trays so you can keep your bolts organized. Screwdrivers, some various chemicals here. Then some tools down in the drawers below. Here's some brake tools right here. Brushes, which are helpful when you're cleaning stuff up. When you're cleaning up corroded stuff or, you know, gasket material that's left behind. Looks like somebody tried to patch a tire. I don't know. I think there's laws about that actually now. That oh, and this is good. Liquid RTV, liquid gasket stuff, basically. A lot of vehicles actually are using the liquid gasket and aren't even using a metal or paper gasket in some places on the engine. Here's just some extensions, oil filter wrench. What do we have down on the bottom? Oh, here we go. More brake tools, oil filter wrench, channel locks. We got a little air ratchet here for making quick work of removing nuts and bolts. Then we got, and this is a, well, it can be handy. I don't know if it gets too much use these days, but 3/8 impact gun. It's got the smaller 3/8 fitting on it. And let's see, what's this down here? Oh, this is another brake compressing. This is for compressing calipers. We got some impact sockets there ready to go. Yeah, and I think the drawer is jammed. Oh, there we go. And down at the bottom, we got good dead blow hammer. We got, let's see, rags. Up top, we got fender covers so you can protect your fenders from scratches. We got oil down at the bottom, ready to go for oil changes. I think there's some gear oil over there too. So yeah, it's just a lot of quick, commonly used stuff. Oh, safety glasses, that's a good one. Except I think these need to be cleaned. But yeah, so oh, and battery charger for electric tools. If you got an electric impact tool, those are really useful. And then you gotta have batteries on standby because it sucks when you get stuck with a dead one. So yeah, I think that's a pretty good overview of the tool cart. Oh, and then of course with the tool cart, what we're using all the time is air power. So right here, you got the upright compressor, which is kind of nice because the upright is kind of more space-saving design as opposed to the one that is tilted 90 degrees and has a little roll-around cart basically built into it, which is also useful if you need to be mobile, but it also takes up more space. So anyways, I think that's it for tool cart and the what do we call this? The fast-moving tools. Then we'll go along and check out our shelf next. And then we also have our storage shelf down in the end here where we have some of the large items, bulk stuff, and we'll go over that as well. Alright, here we are at the storage shelf. As you can see, a lot of this is oil. We got various weights of oil stored on here for the different applications that we need. 020, 520, I don't know, there might be some 530 in here. We got our purple power. That stuff's useful. Degreaser for when you have spills or leaking engines. We got the car wash brush for when you got that big old SUV or something like that. And let's see. Oh, and then down here, this is like a storage tank right there. So when we collect oil or coolant, instead of dumping it little by little, you can just fill it up in one of these jugs and dump it all at once. Hopefully your local collection place will be nice enough to take it all at once. But and then of course we got jack stands down here at the bottom, 2 sets, because yeah, you never know, you're gonna need more. And then the jack, definitely good to have a quality jack. This is an aluminum one, so it's a little bit lighter, which is also nice. Then we got, for quick lifting of the vehicle, the Rhino ramps, which these are cool. They're just plastic, so they're really light. but they're really strong, so they'll support the weight of the vehicle. And then of course those are different pans. We use a separate one for coolant and one for oil so that we don't have a mess of mixing the two. And oh, up top we got a crawler, which is a low profile, this one right here. Low profile crawler so that you can have the ease of rolling under the vehicle and basically the most room to work under there, because that can definitely get cramped. Oh, then also shop light right over here is hanging on the end. Definitely need that when, I mean, sometimes you're stuck working at night or you just don't have good lighting, and shop light will definitely be very useful. Anything else? I think that's about it.